Hey guys, Cardboard84 here again. In fact, actually, scratch that. If you see me in game, or if you're going to leave a comment, call me Jay. I just prefer it. Sorry to just say that, but I preferred that name Jay. Bringing you Team Deathmatch on Favela, I think. It's quite campy, so I think this is a couple of months old now, but it's quite campy. I think I had a few beers in me at this point. So you'll see me make a lot of mistakes. I was in the kind of mood of I don't care. Sorry for that. That's my drunk person impression. But I post up in mainly this building and the long one at the other end of the map. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the gameplay. I want to talk about other commentators today. And, there seems to be this whole sort of fanboy thing, you know, there's like a lot of people don't like Wings of Redemption just because they're subbed to Hutch sort of thing, which is kind of stupid really. I mean, I don't really like Wings of Redemption, not because of his gameplay or not because I'm like a Hutch fanboy or anything. I don't particularly like his voice, to be honest. I mean, I don't particularly like my own voice, but I still do commentaries anyway. So, Wings really seems to upset a lot of people, to be honest. There's this whole thing of him and the FAG guys at the minute, which I don't really know much about because I'm not subbed to Wings, so I don't know what he's said, but I know FAG are quite tearing him to shreds at the minute, to be honest. Oh yeah, I also post up in this building for a bit, but not very long because I get killed. But yeah, like my favourite commentators, I mean, I'd never, if they were in like an argument with someone or something, I'd never post a video saying that I hate that other commentator. You know, I wouldn't particularly join in the argument. I mean, like, if I think the other person's wrong, like the other person's a bit of an arsehole, then yeah, I'll stick up for the other person. I think if they're in the wrong anyway. But personally, like, my favourite commentators are people like C-Nanners. He's definitely my favourite. Tabe's one of my favourite. Actually, my favourite at the minute is the quad commentaries that Optic guys are doing. Every time I watch them on Machinima, I just laugh so much just because they're all ripping one guy and he's just putting up with it. But you know, I've never really, if they were in an argument with another commentator, I'd never really stick up for them unless the other person was being a bit of a dick. But I mean, obviously these guys appreciate it because they come out in the videos and they say they really appreciate people sticking up for them. But there was something else I was going to say, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was, but it will come to me in a minute. And I have just realised my window is open and my neighbours are outside, so they're probably thinking I'm a complete head case at the minute. What was I going to say? Oh yes, there's this, I mean, I know I've just come into this commentary thing. Really should have had FMJ on for that. But I've just come into this commentary thing, you know, and I feel like it's hard to get subs. You know, there's Tetra Ninja, he's actually quite a good commentator, I like him. And he's been doing it for 5 months. And I think he's just, I can't remember if it was the 1 or the 3 sub mark. But he's gotten quite a lot of subs. and I've been doing this for about a month, and I've got about 14. You know, I'd rather have 14 subs that are really cool guys than 1,000 subs that are all knobs, to be honest. But I mean, it's still nice to have a lot of subs, and I was kind of expecting to come into this and get a load of subs straight away, but you know, there's a lot of people that are doing it nowadays, and you know, it's kind of hard to break into this thing, and a lot of people that are doing it are, I hate to say it, but they're kind of kids, and there's nothing wrong with the kids that are doing it. I mean, but I'd rather listen to someone that knows what they're doing, you know, like maybe someone my age or older, like C-Nanners and Tabe and that sort of thing. They're about my age. Or Tabe is anyway. C-Nanners, I think he's a few years older. But I don't know, I'd just rather listen to, I know it's not really their fault because they're younger, but I'd rather listen to someone with a deeper voice. You know, there's a lot of kids out there with quite squeaky, high-pitched voices. I know it sounds really mean, but it's kind of true. But yeah, like I just said, I'd rather listen to someone that's older and knows what they're talking about more, really. And I do hope to get a few more subs. I mean, I know I'm not going to get, like, I'm probably not going to get 1,000, but I would still love to get 1,000. I mean, my main goal at the minute is 100, around the 100 mark. And if I can get 100 subs, then I would be absolutely ecstatic, to be honest. I mean, I was so pleased when I found out I'd reached the 10 mark. I know that sounds really kind of sad, but it's true. I was really happy when I got 10 subs. Like, obviously I hope to get more. Hopefully you guys, I mean, I'm not asking for a shout out or anything, but like, just tell your friends, you know. Tell them to come check out my channel if they like my commentaries, then and tell them to sub, or they can sub. If they don't like them, then that's fine. You know, tell them to leave a comment if they don't like him. Don't like them. Telling me what they find wrong with it. I'll try and improve it, because maybe other people don't like that as well. But yeah, hopefully I can get more subs, and you know, I want to be a big part, or I wouldn't say big part, but I definitely want to be part of this community. You know, it's a very big community at the moment with all these commentators coming into it and things like that. And you know, hopefully my voice will be heard. I hope my voice is heard in this community, because you know, I like listening to other people's opinions. Hopefully you guys like listening to mine. And hopefully everyone doesn't troll on me for my terrible accuracy in the final kill cam. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to tell your mates. Hopefully they'll subscribe to me. But yeah, thanks. Cheers, bye.